Hi, my name is Sergio Galindo, founder of SmartLiving, an entrepreneurship company based on smart home and domotics. I am using this opportunity to introduce you to SmartLiving, based on the business plan that we have developed for the capstone project at the Quantic EMBA program. We're going to walk you through the several figures and make a summary of what we developed there, so you will have a much better idea of what is, where we are, how we can start our marketing plan, and several aspects of the business. All the opportunities come after a problem identification. And we have identified that in the world of smart home devices, there is three needs. One is improve the way that you are using the energy at home. And that means improving the efficiency on the way that you are consuming the energy. Second one is the security of the systems that you have. The security at home, the security at offices. And last but not least, the comfort that you want to experience in all your environments, in all your places. So the overall convenience of having some solutions that facilitate your life. And that is exactly what Smart Living is looking for. Smart Living is coming with a proposal to implement devices that helps you to save in energy bill by optimizing the way that you consume and operate the devices at home, that have the ability to monitor the security of your home and your spaces and create the efficiency and security concept for you. The benefits of the solution that we are presenting is that we are integrating state-of-the-art devices, the lasting technology, to implement devices more convenient into your home and make it more appealing to you. And that is going to be completed with the save money on utility bills and reduce the carbon footprint that we are providing, which is the other concern, the three largest concerns. While the idea of smart devices and smart homes is not new, we can say that the implementation is really new. And especially in marketplaces like Mexico, where we have a significant market growing there. There is a projection that says that by the year 2030, the revenue being generated by this type of solutions is going to generate more than $300 billion by 2030. So if we can put in front of the trends and the needs a solution, the solution that we are providing, that is going to be really appealing. Having the integration of IoT devices, having security at home, and having the energy fulfillment that we want, that is going to be a tremendous opportunity to integrate services, components, maintenance, and monitoring. So that is what we are going to do in this opportunity. The target market, the way that we have segmented, is basically four different pillars. First one is the people that is adopting for the first time the smart home solutions at home. Second, and this is very interesting, is the early adopters, people that has either implemented by themselves several components into their lives, but they are not integrated. There's a need for integrating the services for them. Another one is the construction companies that build or refurbish buildings. So there is a huge opportunity also for them to, instead of implementing the traditional components, they can implement state-of-the-art and make their developments more appealing. Our answer to these market needs is our value proposition. That is basically putting together the management of the lighting, the security, climate, and entertainment devices into just one single application, with improved safety and security, and with a seamless integration in just one application, not having several applications to manage every specific component individually. But the most important thing about the customer benefits that we're providing with this value proposition is that we are not just innovating in the solutions that we're providing, but we can be your multiple services provider. We can sell the devices, we can customize the devices, we can integrate the devices, we can also monitor the devices and trigger some actions based on the behaviors that you want. So in general terms, we want to become your long-term partnership. We want to be your partner forever in terms of smart home and convenience. What is better than having an holistic business model? I mean, a business model where you can sell the devices, install the devices, do the installation, the setup, create routines for the installed devices, either if you install it or not, but you can integrate it in routines, do the selling of the products by themselves, and monitor the devices by subscription services that you can provide to your client. So those are the ways that we can create revenue for the company. The distribution channels that we can identify is based on the business to business area, where we can sell directly to consumers using our web platform, and in collaboration with state developers and property managers to improve the quality of the buildings that they are creating. Another way to create or generate revenue across the channels is the business to client model, which is based on generating the partnerships with retail stores and home improvement offices. So the way that we are approaching the market is through direct sales model. Direct sales mode that is based on online presence with a really appealing web page with secure transactions to quickly establish a digital footprint and drive sales. As we're going to use the web for generating the revenue, we need to have a very appealing and a very beautiful and rich in content web page with technology inside the web page as search engine models and marketing via Google Ads. But we didn't need to generate traffic to that web page by using the social networks as Facebook, Instagram, and others to generate traffic. Another way of improving the marketing strategy is by integrating partners in the digital commerce platforms such as Amazon and Mercado Libre in Mexico, or by incorporation of our services or devices into the national retail networks. There is a way that we're thinking that in the future we can create franchise models to start in other geographical areas where we don't have a footprint. And at the end, we think that what is better than having the experience of managing the devices in a demo home centers, where you can go there and experience what you are missing. Based on several assumptions, not just in the financial area, but in the operations and on the way that we think that we need to improve through the years, we create some financial figures for 3 years. And as you can see, the model that we run is based on the things that we think that is going to happen realistically. Okay, so you can see that we generate revenue and cost control for several years that help us to get some net margins, small net margins, but at the end net margins, that we achieve the growth target that we have of 35%. And to support even more the analysis, we did the break-even analysis, where we identify what is the fixed cost of the operation the year one. We select the two products that are going to contribute the vast majority of the revenue on the company. So we weighted the contribution revenue, and then we identify how many units we need to sell. And then We put some dollar numbers into that units, and we identified that the revenue per month that is needed for achieving the break-even analysis is achievable. So based on that numbers, we are going to operate the 3 years above the break-even. So we can start. To keep the cost in control, we need to keep a small team. And we are split in one administrative team and one technology team that are going to be managed by some leader, the CEO in the administrative side and the technology manager in the other side, supported by the sales representative managing all the business and sales channels, and some support to manage the administrative staff in the offices. And in the technology side, the technicians that are going to do the implementation of the services. And in case we need, is we're going to hire some installers from partner companies to do the installations as contractors of our company. And yes, as all the starting companies in a new market, we identify several challenges. Challenges about the market identification, the product quality, the delivery timelines. I mean, there's several factors that we have put in the table and identify potential solutions to all of them. So we are ready for that, to face that challenges. And to support it, we also run a risk and reward analysis where we prepare three scenarios. The best case scenario, which is based on the optimal market conditions, where we almost double the revenue of what we identify that potentially we can do the first year. But also we identify the worst case scenario is losing some money, losing half of the investment that the owner is doing for the first year. But there's a very low probability of happening based on the risk of unforeseen market challenges. So the most likely scenario, which is what we base our analysis, is based on the realistic market assessment, and it asks us for keeping a stable financial performance and having control on the cost, on the management and the planning. So we identified that with the most likely scenario, we're going to operate the 3 years above the break-even. So it's very promising. In summary, through this business plan, we want you to feel comfortable and confident that Smart Living is a company that we will use global technology to implement local strength services and creating partnerships for smart home solutions in Mexico. That we have proved that the financial forecast that we have presented is very solid and is going to generate us a company that is going to grow through the years. And that we are ready. Yes, we are ready to challenge, to face the challenges that we will have with risk strategies ready and in place. So let's take the next steps. Next steps as putting in place the partner agreements with the device component suppliers, with the local logistic companies, with the partner companies that is going to help us with implementation of the services, to initiate the products and services selling. At the end, we ended up in including one section in the business plan that is called the what if. What if we got more money than what we expected to invest? So we are open. Yes, we are open to investors. And we invite you to invest in a very promising market that you can see that we have the plan. So we love you can join us to shape the home's automation future. Finally, thank you. Thanks for your attention and thanks for the opportunity of developing this business plan and presenting it to you. I think that now you are ready to join us on the smart journey towards our slogan, connecting, simplifying, and living. Thank you.